Aye, boom. So Bad Bunny just dropped a new single, and guess what kind of beat it is? Yes, that's right, it's a Jersey Club style beat. Oh, you best believe we're doing a video around it. Jersey Club is now one of the most mainstream sounds out at the minute. It's crazy how much the genre has blown up over the past year. So today we are definitely going to be referencing Bad Bunny's latest song, Where She Goes, and I'm going to show you exactly how to make it. A little bit off topic, but I have just started a second channel posting daily, yes that's right, daily videos of me making beats that are cut straight from Twitch and edited down into perfect length videos. And trust me when I say this, I'm showing all the sauce. Pause. Link for that in the description. Go check it out. You won't want to miss it. As always, this FLP from this video will be available in the description over on my Patreon. So if you're trying to use any of the sounds in this video or have a look at my mix in closer detail, you already know, head on over there. Apart from that, let's get into the Jersey Club stuff. So this Bad Bunny Jersey beat, as most Jersey beats, it's kind of like broken down into different sections. At least that's how I look at it anyway. So in the intro, it's just like the melody and sub bass. Then you have the drop where you're introduced to the Jersey kick and the Jersey 808. Then you kind of have a breakdown section where the kick hits a little bit harder. And then finally after that, you got a bit of a bridge section. But we're going to tackle all these sections one by one, and I'm gonna break down exactly what to do. First things first, let's make a melody. And we're basically gonna make the same melody as the one in Where She Goes. So the song is in A minor, and the chords are as follows. Starts off with a D minor chord. By the way, we're on 145 BPM. Then drops down to an A minor chord, except you have the middle note inverted up top. Not exactly sure what this next chord is, but this is what it does. And then for the next part, you just want to drop the E down to a D. And this is the chord progression straight from the Bad Bunny song. So for us to differ this a little bit, we're gonna pitch this 1, 2, 3. We're gonna come into C minor instead. So now we want to swap FL keys for some kind of pad sound. So we are coming into Analog Labs, and this is the sound we have chosen. But I kind of want to flesh this chord out a little bit more. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all these bottom notes and we're going to push them up to kind of layer out the chord a little bit more. Going back into Analog Labs again, and we're going to layer the pad with this. And now the only thing that's missing from the intro is the sub bass. So we've just got a sub bass and we've layered it along all the root notes. Also, I hear some kind of slight vocal in the background of the intro. So I've actually gone and grabbed the vocal from Splice. As you can tell, it's a Spanish vocal. And then it differs over here. A little bit more of it at the end. Now, one thing that's going to smooth out this entire beat and help all these transitions from different section to section is the help of these white noise risers, which you can find over on my Warzone one-shot kit. They're very, very subtle, but they do just help smooth out the beat. All right, that is the intro done. Next is the Jersey kick and 808. So we're coming into my Jersey stash and we're taking the Jersey 808 and the Jersey kick. And all you want to do is put down a kick pattern as follows, layer it over. In the Bad Bunny song, the kick is sidechained to the melodies. But we have now done this, so every time that the kick hits, the melody is ducking. Something I personally like to do when making Jersey is I like to take this percussion that's in my Jersey stash and I like to add a slight bit of delay on it. And then all I do is just copy and paste my kick onto the percussion. And all we want to do is just copy our kick pattern, put it on the 808, and then put it on the root notes, just as follows. Lastly, in this section, there is a couple of like kind of one-shot vocals and other kind of bits of percussion. So we're going to take in a couple of sounds. This section kind of continues for 16 bars. So to switch this up for this, we're going to have this continuous clap throughout the 8 bars. And then we've also just grabbed the little vox. Hits on the first of every red. All right, next section. This is where the kick kind of changes, and we actually have the exact identical kick that is used in the Bad Bunny song. But you replace your normal kick with this. there's also some kind of reggaeton rim shot that also goes off in the background behind it. And then we're also going to bring in the vocal from the very intro of the beat. And then next is kind of like the bridge-ish kind of part where you just have the melodies and just the 808. There's no kick. But what there is instead is actually a vocal that gets played on like every second beat. In behind this vocal is some kind of like percussion. So the percussion we're going to use is actually a filtered bed squeak. Now, this isn't exactly the one that's used in the Bad Bunny song, but it's kind of similar kind of vibe. This goes on for 16 bars, and for the last 8 bars, we have the melodies pitched down octaves and then a little cut towards the end. And then, I mean, after that, you can kind of just arrange it as you want to. But this is basically all the elements that are in that Bad Bunny Jersey Club beat. And like I said, this FLP will be available over on my Patreon. Link for that in the description if you want to use any of these sounds, or if you want to have this FLP to yourself. If you made it this far in the video, man, leave a like for me. I would appreciate it. It tells YouTube that other producers should be watching this content. I'm going to play the beat in full. Make sure you're subscribed to me. Yeah, man, here's the full beat. Up on Instagram and Twitch, man, because they're the only 2 things to care about. I'm out. Looks later. Bow. Actually, and run up my new second channel. Link for that in the description. Love in a bit.